All right, everybody, Dr. Daryl here. So I've been getting so many questions. Dr. D, what do I do to lower the inflammation in my gut? Because so many people are having things like bloating and acid reflux and constipation, indigestion. And what's at the core root of all those digestive system problems? Inflammation, right? And it's not just in the gut, it's downstream. It's in our cardiovascular system. It's in our brain. So if we're experiencing brain fog, ADD, ADHD, anxiety, depression, these are all symptoms of inflammation because at the core root, everything I just mentioned, inflammation is the cause. And at the end of the day, you've heard me say this before probably, we don't die of old age, we die of inflammation. So I want to give you my secret weapon, my number one most powerful secret weapon that I guarantee most of you are not doing. In fact, many of you probably haven't even heard of this before. And if you had, good job. But to lower that inflammation, not only in the gut, which is where this begins, but downstream in our cardiovascular system, the heart, and ultimately the brain as well, right? So this powerful supplement is called black seed oil. Acid-kicking black seed oil. And check this, look how small that capsule is. It's like smaller than a probiotic. We found the most amazing source of black seed over in Israel. And we actually look at the anti-inflammatory components in the black seed. If you look on the label, there's something called thymoquinone. Thymoquinone is the active ingredient in here that lowers inflammation. And we have 3% thymoquinone in this. So not only does this make our supplement here 3 times stronger, more powerful, more anti-inflammatory than every other black seed oil you're gonna find out there on the market, because at most they have 1%. But the other cool thing is that this is 3 times more anti-inflammatory than curcumin and turmeric. Another amazing product. I love curcumin. I love turmeric. It's great. We use it as a spice. We cook with it. But when you compare the anti-inflammation components, it doesn't even come close. Literally, black seed has dethroned curcumin turmeric as the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory. And it's critical because it does so many other things in the body. It's a powerful antioxidant. I mean, there's over 1,000 studies on the black seed oil. And this specific one, our specific ingredient where we source it from, they did a study on hypertension, high blood pressure in human beings, which is unheard of, right? Because usually these things are funded by the drug companies to prove that their drug works, and then people buy the drug, right? No, we're not doing that. But you never see this because these studies take so much money to actually run. But yes, they actually did a study on high blood pressure, hypertension in human beings, and showed that black seed oil has this powerful reducer of inflammation and high blood pressure, hypertension. And how does it do that? Because it's also a powerful antioxidant, right? So when your body creates these free radicals, which is basically like you're rusting and rotting from the inside out, just from specific types of things that we're exposed to in our environment, toxins, and also foods like sugar and dairy and grains and things like that. What happens is our cells start to rot, and we start to kind of get inflamed in the blood vessels, and that actually causes the heart to work harder. So this is a powerful antioxidant, which is going to actually go in and destroy those harmful hydroxyl free radicals. But what it also does is it lowers massive inflammation in the gut, in the cardiovascular system, and in the brain. And when that happens, of course, your heart is going to basically work better because it doesn't have to work so hard, right? This is also a very powerful antiviral, antibacterial. It's a powerful reducer of spike protein, which is something that actually is a result of viruses and infections in the body. So again, this can actually lower the spike protein effect. This is all how your body heals itself in a shorter period of time. So you got to take this every single day, once a day. Take it at your biggest meal. And if you want to have a 1-2 knockout punch for inflammation, I take this at the same time as my acid-kicking omega-3s. So our fish oil is very powerful for inflammation. The black seed oil, now you know, is the most powerful, hands down, natural anti-inflammatory. When you take these two together at the same meal, again, it's that 1-2 punch. There's a synergistic effect on inflammation and it just crushes the inflammation in your body. And we put this in a chlorophyll capsule because when you take this in a spoon, there are a lot of companies out there that basically put the oil on a spoon and you eat it that way. It's just a very harsh oil. It's actually stronger than oregano oil, which is good. But like when you eat it this way, it's just gonna burn your throat. I've done it multiple times before I created this. And that's actually why I created this, because you had to mix it with honey. And now we're adding in the fructose, we're adding in the sugar component of that, which I just didn't want to do. So we put this in a chlorophyll capsule. You can see it's like a green capsule, and that chlorophyll made it highly bioavailable. So by the time it goes into the gut, you're having over 99% absorption. So it starts lowering inflammation in the gut, then works its way down to the body. So check it out at getoffyouracid, acid.com. You won't regret it.